There comes a moment in every person's life when the mind becomes louder than reality itself. Not because something terrible is happening, but because we keep replaying fears that never occurred, stories that never existed, and futures that may never come. This is the story of a man whose mind had become his own prison. He wasn't fighting the world. He was fighting the noise inside his head. Every night he lay awake, not because of problems, but because his thoughts refused to leave him alone. And one night, when he finally reached his breaking point, he made a decision that would change his life. He walked away from everything familiar, the city, the noise, the people, and climbed a silent mountain in search of a monk rumored to have one rare gift. At the entrance of a small hut, he found the monk, sweeping fallen leaves. The man bowed and said, "Master, my mind is a storm. I overthink every word I speak, every decision I take, every future that may never even happen. Please, teach me how to stop." The monk looked up with a calm smile that felt like sunrise. Without answering, he pointed toward a stone path. "Walk with me." The journey started. They walked until they reached a still mirror-like lake. The monk asked, "What do you see?" The man said, "I see the sky, the trees, even my own reflection." The monk bent down, picked up a long stick, and dragged it through the water. Ripples broke the reflection instantly. "Now what do you see?" The man sighed. "Nothing. Everything is shaking." The monk placed the stick beside him. "This lake is your mind," he said, "and this stick, it is your overthinking. Every fear, every what if, every memory you replay, you keep touching your mind again and again until clarity disappears." The man whispered, "Then how do I make it still?" The monk smiled gently. "Stop touching it." They watched as the ripples slowly faded and the lake became peaceful once again, without effort, without force. The monk said, "You do not calm your mind by wrestling with thoughts. You calm it by refusing to participate in every thought that appears." The words felt like medicine, but the man wasn't satisfied yet. "Master, my thoughts scare me. How do I let go of something that frightens me?" The monk nodded. "Follow me." He led the man into a dark cave where a single lantern glowed softly. Without warning, the monk blew it out. Darkness swallowed everything. The man gasped, "Master, I can't see anything." The monk's voice echoed, calm and slow. "When the light goes out, you don't fight the darkness. You wait, and your eyes adjust." A moment passed, then another. Soon, the man could see the faint outline of the cave again. The monk continued, "Thoughts work the same way. When a painful thought comes, do not push it away. Do not panic. Do not argue. Just wait. Your inner vision will adjust. The fear will lose its power." Something shifted inside the man, but the monk wasn't finished yet. They stepped out of the cave and walked to a small fire where a kettle of tea boiled. The monk poured a cup and handed it to him. "Hold this." The tea was hot. The man focused completely so he wouldn't spill it. After a minute, the monk asked, while holding this cup, "Did your mind wander to your problems?" "No," the man said, surprised. "I was only focused on not burning my hands." "That is the secret," the monk replied. "Your mind stops overthinking the moment you give it something meaningful to hold. A breath, a single step, a prayer, a purpose, a moment of presence." They sat in silence, listening to the fire crackle. The monk then asked softly, "What do you think causes more pain, the problem or the thinking about the problem?" The man closed his eyes. "The thinking," he whispered. The monk nodded. "That is why overthinking feels like drowning in shallow water. You are not dying. You are just forgetting that your feet can touch the ground." Together, they walked back toward the monk's hut. Stars filled the night sky like thousands of calm eyes watching over them. The monk stopped suddenly and pointed to the sky. "Those stars," he said, "are always there, but you only see them when the world becomes dark." The man listened. "Your true peace is the same. It is always inside you, but you see it only when you stop lighting fires of fear inside your mind." The man felt something he had not felt in years, a quiet softening, a spiritual exhale. They reached the hut. Before leaving, the monk placed a hand on his shoulder. "Remember this truth. Your mind is a guest. Your consciousness is the home. Do not let the guest take control of your house." The man bowed deeply. He walked down the mountain with a new kind of silence in his chest. Not the silence of emptiness, but the silence of understanding. That night, he slept peacefully for the first time. Not because life had changed, but because he finally understood this. Overthinking doesn't end when the world becomes calm. It ends when you become calm. And from that day on, every time his mind tried to start a storm, he remembered the monk's lake and simply stopped touching the water.